Hello, YouTubers! Type B versus Fantasy. Group B action. Super Sexy Commando writes, Fantasy will Vulture Rush to the next round. HYHHY, great name, writes, if Bacchus, Type B, or Kanata wins, this OSL fails. ASDFGHJ87 writes, Fantasy will smash everybody in this OSL. So I think I can pretty much assume that most of my subscribers are Fantasy fans. But I guess that's understandable. Type B doesn't have a whole lot of games under his belt. 3, 2, 1, 0. Holy World. And we all know what Type B is capable of on Holy World. Colors and positions. Let's see. Looks like Fantasy's red. So that means up here at the 2 o'clock is Fantasy. Down at the 8 o'clock in orange was Type B. But yeah, both these guys are pretty similar. Not just because they look kind of similar. I actually didn't realize how similar they looked until the beginning when they were showing them face to face. They both have the same dorky glasses and same weird haircut, but yeah, basically they're kind of similar in the way that they both plan a lot before a match. They both come up with some wacky-tastic strategies. And their wacky-tastic strategies have actually worked very well in this OSL so far. I see Type B sending his Overlord to the wrong direction, but yeah, I'm thinking back to all of Type B's games on this map in particular. He's gone for proxy hatcheries. He has gone for just sneaking Zerglings behind minerals. It's just been... In his game against Stork, his last game against Stork on Heartbreak Ridge, he went for super Zerglings to start out with, and then just followed up with this really bizarre build. And Fantasy is kind of the same way. Fantasy is really known for bizarre builds, especially against Zerg. So I think his versus Zerg is going to be wacky-tastic today. I think he's going to go in with a lot of vultures, like one of my subscribers said in one of the predictions. I think he will vulture rush his way to victory, especially considering this map. I mean, on this map, the mains are kind of in a sunken position. They are below the high ground, so Fantasy could really sneak some vultures in. He could sneak a proxy factory into the main, and Type B wouldn't even know about it. But Type B is going out with his drone, making sure that Fantasy is not going for cheese, even though Fantasy is walling into his natural. So he's going to get his economy up and running here. Just now putting down the barracks. So Type B is going to come in here and try to delay that as much as he can with that initial drone. But Fantasy has very good reaction, so he'll be able to defend that SCV probably. Fantasy going for a very quick command center here, right after the barracks, so he's going for heavy economy and walling in, completely walling in. So I'm not sure if Type B is even going to be able to sneak by this wall in. Looks like he isn't. He's going to try to pick at this though and make Fantasy kind of annoyed, even sorry, by going for that supply depot. Fantasy sneaking his SCV out here just to fend off that pesky drone. Some nice micro by Fantasy there, really eating at that drone. So it looks like Type B is going to have to retreat. And Type B is going for a quick lair. Oh boy. So this is basically what Yellow went for against Flash earlier in this series, in this OSL, rather, in the round of 16. And it worked out very well. And I'm sure that Type B must have watched that game to be able to fight off the Fantasy build here. I think he assumes that Fantasy's going for a Fantasy build, but it looks like Fantasy actually went straight for his economy here instead. So we'll see if he actually transitions into the Fantasy build or not. He might. He's putting down the factory right now. He only has a couple of Marines out. Those Marines are just basically to make that Overlord scared, make that Overlord too scared to actually go in and scout completely. But this is going to be the critical point. Fantasy has got to get the scout on this. Type B is going to try to not let him do it, but Type B letting the SCV in. This is pretty huge. Now Fantasy is going to be able to go down and see that lair is coming up right now. He sees the lair pop up, so he thinks, yes, this is 2 base, very early Mutilus from Type B. So it's going to be up to him to fight this off. He knows the Spire is coming. So, yeah, it's going to be insane. He's probably going to build his engineering base soon to get out turrets, because I think that will be his best course of action. He probably can't get enough Marines out to deal with about 6 Mutalisks that will be coming in soon enough.